school on the left and high school on the right. So you'll,
I can get a lineup for Philip if I need to, like in between the first inning if I need to. Like when they go to bat. Or you just call them by number for now.
all right. So it's sideways though. You'll have to.
Oh, should I mean I can tell most of them, but
Yeah.
being a
The
little
thing
far
is, it'll
away.
be tough to see numbers from here. Jake's good eyes will help.
Oh, it's a KK stuff.
So Jake, it's ready for you. I'll try to talk you through it.
I tried to get him to call on the radio, but didn't do it.
Who's that?
Jake.
Oh, no.
All right, here we go. Or am I unmuted? You got me, Will? I think I can hear myself now, so we should be good. All right, folks, welcome in if you're watching with us here today. We are in Wayne County, good old Wayne County, for a middle school Summertown softball game. They're about to get things underway here. I can tell you Will and Jake Pettis are here with me today, like always. And Will, of course, running around like mad, getting the field ready and all the equipment ready. Speaking of the field is extremely wet today. Behind second base, there's probably 4 inches of mud. So we'll see how that plays out, or if it has an effect on the girls. I'd say if they'll just hit it out of the infield, they'll be fine. But it definitely will slow us down around the bases, and then it could slow the ball down too. The outfield is sopping wet. Of course, here in Wayne County, the water runs down in it, and it kind of just sits here, I believe. I think there's a little bit of water or a small creek beside us here, too. It's like a drainage, but we'll see how it goes. Wayne County is going to be, of course, the home team, and they are in the field first, so it looks like we're about to get underway. And looks like we've got KK up to bat first, Shattuck, so she leads off normally, and I believe that's the case. We are out in right field at the moment. First pitch is going to be delivered. Looked good, but it was a ball. 1-0 count. So we'll see if we can pick up the players the best we can here from this distance, but I think we'll be fine. Next pitch on the way. It's going to be a little high, a little out, look like for me. Ball 2. Not a lot of speed from the pitcher, but not slow either. So it looks like she's very tall. I believe that is I think that is the basketball coach's daughter. Third pitch is a strike. It's going to be low at the knees inside, so that's going to be a 2-1 count. Or a 1-2 count, sorry. No, 2-1 count, that's right, sorry. So the fourth pitch on the way. He's going to give her the strike. It's going to be a little bit high on the belt there, look like, which should be a strike. I thought it looked a little outside, but again, I'm looking at an angle. So it's a 2-2 count. Third one's in the dirt. That's going to bring up a full count for Shattuck. Just starting here, no outs, no runs, no fun yet, just getting started. Shattuck steps in for the full count pitch. Here it comes. Ball's high. She's going to take her base. So Shattuck's on first. This looks like Keegan. It is. You can tell that swing anywhere. So Summertown's got a runner on first with got there with a walk. Keegan's up to bat. She looks at one. She's going to get a called strike. She laid off of it, didn't like it. Nothing wrong with that on the first pitch. Shattuck didn't get much of a jump. See if we could test out this field a little bit. Keegan's going to swing on her second. She's going to foul it off behind her. So it's going to be a 0-2 count. No out still. Still early. Top of the first inning. Third pitch on the way. She gets a piece of it. She's going to knock it back foul over the backstop there. So still stay with a 0-2 count. Pitcher doing a good job of finding her spots now. Again, not very fast, but not slow either. Looks like she's got some good spin on the ball and hits her spots pretty well. Again, she's very tall. Shattuck still stuck on first here, 0-2. Like to see her get a good jump here. Keegan's going to chase one up high and knock it foul. So good battle here, getting the pitch count up a little bit. This will be her 5th pitch to Keegan with 4 fouls previous. Shattuck still on first, no signal still yet. Pitch is going to come in high, ball 1. It didn't look like a rise, it just looked like she lost it a little bit high there. Typically with a rise, you'll see her hand come up a little bit different, turn a doorknob there. Good block by the catcher there. It's going to be ball 2. Pitcher's arm is very straight, keeps it very straight, and then tries to whip it at the end. Would like to see it have a little flex there. Oh, and he rings her up on the strike 3 call. Shaddix is going to get the second base on the steal, which good job by her. Good throw down by the catcher. Tag was a little late, but good effort by both. Keegan watches the 3rd strike. That's a little outside look, but definitely reachable with the bat. When it's that close, you got to be ready to swing. So that's 1 away. Shaddix is on second with the steal again. This looks like, Will, if I'm not mistaken, is that that's O, right? Okay, Olivia Woods up to bat. First pitch is going to be a ball. Woods does have a good bat. She's going to hit it up. It's going to be a pop fly to shallow center field. Center fielder gets under it, gets the out. So that's going to be 2 away. Shaddix holds it second. No tag up, no room to tag up there. Smart decision there. 2 down, and this looks like Adriana up to bat. Adriana did homer in her last game, so in the park, which is even more impressive in middle school, to make it all the way around the bases in the park hit. So first pitch is going to be down in the dirt low, going to be ball 1. Shattuck still on second, 2 outs. Big jump here. Ball's in the dirt again. 20 is the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Pitcher just needs to find a strike here or something close to it. She does. She gets a fouled off tip on Adriana. That's going to be strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike's the count. She has the ability to go opposite field, especially on a faster pitcher, so we'll see. She's going to hit it hard to second base. Second baseman's going to make a play. Routine out at first. That's going to be 3, and that's going to turn the side there. Will, we are taking commercials, right? No commercials. We'll just take a break. All right. Well, we'll be right back when the girls switch outside. All right, we're back here again in Wayne County. We're going to the bottom of the first. No runs scored in the first inning. Shaddix was the only on-base runner. She did make it to second on a steal. She got on base on a walk. So we got Olivia Woods on the mound. She is the number 1 pitcher for the team. She has some very good backup pitchers as well and Kaylee, and I believe there's a couple more as well. So we're pretty deep at pitcher. Olivia is very dominant. She's going to start out with 2 strikes here. It's going to be an 0-2 count, and she throws with everything she's got all the time. That's going to be a strike 3 called. That's strikeout number 1 for Woods. Good pitch, went high, low, high, or low, high, and then came back low again, right down the gunner. So that's going to be 1 away on Wayne County. In the infield, it looks like you got Kerrigan Bradburn at first, Bella Pig at second, KK Shaddix at short, and I can't tell at third. Is that Izzy? Okay. It didn't kind of look like Izzy. I was kind of wondering. Yes, that's Izzy. Izzy has started out the last couple games. Woods goes high and wild there, lifts up a little bit. Again, they're going to wonder how much the dirt has an impact with the mud on the feet of the pitchers as well. But the Wayne County pitchers seemed like she had no issue with it. I doubt Olivia will. Olivia, right across the knees on the inside there, gets rung up for a strike, and she let it fly there. So rounding out the infield, you've got, of course, Olivia Woods pitching, and you've got Greenlee Taylor catching. In the outfield, you've got Adriana Keegan, and that is maybe Jace or Joe. No, who do they got in left field there, Will? Does it say on the lineup? It looks like a Burleson. No, I could be wrong. No, it's not a Burleson. I'll have to look.
You're asking about left field?
Yeah. Sorry, my eyes ain't as good as they used to be.
Jason.
JC? Okay, it is Burleson. Okay, good. Okay, well, I'm not that bad then. All right. So Woods to deliver. Still ahead in the count. She's going to throw it in the dirt. Good block there by Taylor. Greenlee come a long way. She has done an excellent job catching. Always does an excellent job. She's put the work in since I've known her as a 5- and 6-year-old. Ball's going to be hit shortstop. Shattuck's going to make a routine play like it's no big deal. Catches it deep in her stance, comes up, one little baby crow hop, and fires it over and gets the out. No issues there. That's 2 away for Wayne County. Their number 3 batters up. We retired the first 2. Girls look ready here. Let's see. Woods delivers. She's going to get her to foul it off, and it was going to be a strike anyway. So good cut there. Right swing anyway, right across the belt. Woods looks a little bit faster than normal. And again, she does throw with her shoulders, her legs, and everything, which is very good to see for a young player. Some girls tend to put it all on their arm, and later on that kind of hurts them. But Olivia does a really good job of leaping and throwing with her body. Seems like her arm is probably the last thing that's involved there. Going to get a foul away outside of play, probably in the back of my truck. That's going to be a strike 2 call. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. 2 away again, no burners on. We've retired the first 2. Here comes the 4th pitch. Opportunity to set her down. Let's see if she goes with a changeup here. Oh, she gets her to go to the drop, and they ring her up. That's it, 3 away. Good pitch by Woods. Looked like a drop ball from here. If not, she dropped it well. Maybe not intentionally, but it looked really good. Good pitch, got her to chase. She did go, and strike 3 called. So that's going to return the side. We'll take a little break while the girls switch out their spots, and we'll be right back with you. All right, we're back here. First pitch is going to be a ball, and this is Greenlee up to bat, who is, again, our catcher. Stretching out a little bit here. With the young lady that's pitching, her size, her strength, if she would get a little bit more whip in her arm, she would probably be able to knock the catcher plumb past the backstop there. You like to see a pitcher with a lot of legs, and she has them for sure. Ball's going to be fouled off by Taylor. They're going to pick it up foul on the first base side. So she's coming back in with a 1-1 count. She has the ability to line drive the ball really well. And it's going to be a slow changeup. She's going to get out early on it. And she's going to hit it foul to the third base side. So that's going to be a strike 2 for the pitcher there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, both fouls where the strikes came from. Pitcher did throw a change up there. And Greenlee's going to knock it up. Would have been foul, but or been close. I can't really see the line. It would have been close. Right fielder comes over, makes a great play on the ball. Taylor's going to be retired. She's out. So that's going to be 1 away on Summertown. Nice play from the right fielder. So JC up to bat. Threat here with a big stick. She chases one high, and no, she shouldn't have immediately. JC has probably one of the strongest bats I've seen from a young lady this age when she's on. She can definitely rock it, and she does. She hits it fair down the third base line. Great hit there. She's going to be held up at first with a single. Good job by Wayne County to get the stop, get it in as quick as they could. Good hit there by Burleson. And she's got speed too, so if I was betting on it, I would say that we are running first pitch, and we're going to test the catcher. JC is extremely fast. Pitch is delivered. That looks like Kerrigan up to bat, Bradburn, who is playing first base on defense, and fouls off the first pitch. So strike 1 on her. She as well has the ability to go long or good line drive hitter as well. Second pitch on the way. She lays off the high one. Burleson does hold up at first. That's surprising. Maybe we just got the call for the steal now. I believe so. I believe I would have to test out the catcher with her speed. Yeah, she's going. You can tell. She's gone. And she's there. Could have probably stood up. Slides into second easily. Good call. Good effort. I would say that she'll probably take third, but she'll wait a pitch or two. If she doesn't go on the first pitch, it'll be about the third pitch. Pitch was high to Bradburn. So she's got no strikes on her. 2 balls. Pitch on the way. And she gets out early on it, hesitates in her swing, has to almost pause and then finish her swing because it came out so slow. I believe that was the changeup. And she did pull it extremely over the left field. I think that's her mother over there. She might have been trying to hit her. Here she comes again with 2 balls, 1 strike. Good step, good swing, fouls it off. A little bit under the ball there. Dip just a hair, not too bad. Good pitch from the pitcher to keep it high. These girls tend to chase high balls, and it's no secret, I don't think. Most middle school girls do chase high balls. So I believe we got a 2-2 count. Pitch on the way. And he's going to say it's outside. It's a beautiful pitch. Bradburn wanted it held up, check swinged on it, but it was from right field view, it looked really good. He did call it outside. So pitch on the way. And she's going to hang in there with a foul tip. Definitely looks like she's going to go right field or right center if she does contact the ball here. So she's got a full count on her. Needs to be protective here. And she does dip down and pick one up and sling it foul. Had to go after it in golf after that one. That's just a product of covering the plate up with 2 strikes on you. So nothing wrong there. All right, still a full count. We had a little trouble getting the foul ball back to him. Got a runner on second. That is JC Burleson. Lightning speed. She's looking she's getting a jump, but she's not going. And she's Kerrigan's going to strike out on a good slow pitch there by the pitcher. That almost looked like a mid-speed. I don't know that she throws any pitch, but maybe a changeup and a fastball. It's hard for me to tell. She might throw two types of fastballs, but I can't really tell from here. So Izzy Garland's going to step in. Burleson's still at second. 2 away. Pitch is going to be high and away. Young lady in the circle has done a good job of holding us at bay. She's only allowed 2 on, 1 with a hit and 1 with a walk. Izzy Garland's going to shoot it to short. They're going to gun her down. Pretty routine. Burleson holds up and then runs a third on the third out. I think you almost try to get that shortstop to look at you, though I doubt she would. She came up knowing she needed to go to first to get the third out. So nobody hurt there, no score, no hits, nothing much happened still in the game. Looks like Wayne County's come to play today. They look good, they look clean, and we look kind of asleep or dead. It is spring break here, so we might just be worn out. But we'll take a little break right here, and we'll let them get situated, and we'll be right back with you. Here we are, back. Again, here in Wayne County, a little bit of Summertown Middle School softball, if you're watching or watching later. It is a midday game, so 4 o'clock, mid-evening, early evening, I guess. Woods is still in the circle. We got no score, no outs. We are in the top of the second, or we should not be in the top. Is it the top of the second, or have they not changed it? Oh, we were bottom second, sorry. So the young lady batting, she just tried to lay down a bunt and did bunt it foul. Taylor could not get to it. Good pitch from Woods there. As we were just speaking, Woods is a very good pitcher at this level. She'll go on, I'm sure, to pitch at the next level, especially, I know she was in high school, but I would be surprised if she wasn't pitching in college as well. She does a great job of just throwing good, consistent pitches and letting your coach know exactly what you're going to get out of her. She doesn't throw anything wild. She doesn't get out of sorts and beanie. She's real consistent. So I say that, and she throws the ball there. So it's going to be 1-1. Pitch on the way. She does get her swing. That's going to be 3, and that's going to be 1 away for Summertown. Good job there by Woods. Not many pitches given up. She threw 4 pitches and sat the young lady down. So the pitch count is very low right now at this point. Only in the second, bottom of the second. So batter's in. Pitch on the way. It's going to be a strike right at the knees. Good pitch there. Way to see who she's throwing to and throw to him. Very good pitch. She normally gets better as she goes. Second pitch on the way. Going to get her to chase a high rise. That's a good pitch. Good time to call it, too. So it's going to be an 0-2 count. 1 away for Wayne County. We're in it's been pretty much a battle of the pitchers here. We can't hit, and they haven't hit either, so I think that's more of a tribute to the pitching, not lack of hitters. So he's going to get a ball there, so it'll be a 1-ball, 2-strike count for Woods. Pitch on the way. And gets her swinging. Great pitch there. Good cut by the young lady swinging, but just a little bit too fast for her. So that's going to be 2 away on Wayne County. No run scored, no batters on here at this point. I do not think that Wayne County has had a batter on, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think they've had a runner on. That's going to be a strike. Good frame there. Didn't have to work hard at it by Greenlee Taylor, but she does a very good job of sticking and holding as a catcher. Great pitch from Woods. Second on the way, gets her to chase the rise again. And that is a true rise. I'm pretty sure that's a pitch she's comfortable with. It does start out low and then gain height. 0-2 count. Gonna get her. That's 3. That's yeah, that was 9. No, she had 10. She had 1 ball, and then she had the bunt. That was a fouled bunt. Yeah, that was a very good inning. Very low pitch count. So nobody gone, no hits there, and still Olivia is hitless against her. So we'll see how that goes. We'll take just a little bit of a break, and we'll jump back on when they get situated here. All right, we're back here with you to start the top of the third. No score. And to be honest, not a whole lot of action here, other than the pitchers and the catchers. Summertown has had a couple of hits and a couple of walks, but hasn't been able to do anything with it. First pitch is going to be delivered, and it's going to be a called strike, and it deserved to be so. Great job from the pitching staff here. You're going to get Keegan on the second pitch. That's going to be 0-2 count on her. She is might be the only lefty, at least in the lineup right now. I know Josie is a lefty, but gives them a little bit of something different to look at. And she's going to hit it and hit it hard. It's going to be a line drive over first base, and the right fielder does take a shot at it, but not quick enough. Good hit there by Keegan. So we're going to be at the top of the lineup now. That wasn't Keegan, was it? No, that was another lefty. Sorry, I apologize. That was not Keegan. I can tell now. That was Josie. Yeah, JC, that's right. That's Josie. Josie, again, has a ton of speed like her sister. This is going to be Shaddix up, who's at the first of the lineup. It's going to be hit to shortstop, and they're going to get her at second, and Shaddix will be safe at first. I apologize to Keegan and Josie. I should have known. Now Keegan's up. Keegan is the second batter in the lineup. I apologize for that. I should have known Josie's swing. Josie and JC were both two of mine growing up. They did win the World Series back-to-back, one with me and one with Amanda Long there. Ball's going to be hit by Keegan, and it's going to go to shortstop. They're going to get Shaddix at second. Good job there. They try to turn it, but it's not there for them. Very hard to turn a double play in middle school softball. You've got to be fast. Short bases, and these girls are quick. Stepping in's Woods, who, again, has a bat that can do many things just like her pitching. First pitch is going to be a ball away. Didn't look like she threw any cutter or any meant to, just kind of a little bit outside. They'd be kind of smart to stay away from Woods a little bit here. With a runner on at first. Pitch on the way, ball high. 2 balls, no strikes count. We've got 2 outs, both coming from second base from shortstop. Woods up to bat. Pitch on the way. Woods does take a cut at it, and it's going to be fouled back. That'll be a strike in the favor of the batter, or the pitcher, sorry. It's going to be a 2 ball, 1 strike count, 2 outs, no score. Top of the third inning here in Waynesboro. At least it's a pretty day, too. Sun shining. Going to be a ball low. So 31's your count. 3 balls, 1 strike. Summertown got a little bit of a possible movement here on the bags, and Keegan goes, and she's left early, and he's going to call her out. And she did. So the pitch does not count, should not. So Olivia should step back into the box in the next inning, if I'm not mistaken. I think he called it no pitch there, which should be. So we'll take a little break as they switch sides. Nobody hurt there. Still 0-0 your score going to the bottom of the third. All right, we're back. Top of the third, no, bottom of the third, I'm sorry. Wood's still in a circle. Of course, she's got stamina. She can go as long as you need to. Just a quick note, Summertown does play Wayne County here high school softball directly after this. So that call will be on exports if you want to jump over after this broadcast and watch that one. I'm sure it'll be a good one. First pitch is a ball called, and the second pitch is going to be hit up the middle for a base hit. Keegan is there to scoop it up and get it into second, but good placement of a bat. Right up the middle, right over second base. Couldn't have been hit any better. So that was the first hit given up by Woods, and Will is telling me that was before that batter, she was at 25 pitches on her pitch count and had no hitters as of that point. Pitch is going to be called a strike. Coach quickly tells her don't play with the catcher, the young lady at first, who got a good jump, but we do have a catcher with an arm, and she's not afraid to throw it. Woods to deliver. They're going to get a foul ball on the bunt try. Foul ball, and that's going to be a strike 2. Girls were there to field it, so it would have been solely to move this runner at first to second, which is not a bad idea. So with the 0-2 count, here comes Woods. Gets her on the rise. Oh, Taylor throws it to second. Probably could have picked her off easily behind her at first, but hesitated a little bit. If the young lady gets a good lead again, I'm sure we will be throwing at her. She got a good jump there. I thought she was really going to second, but then she kind of just paused. So stepping in, looks like the pitcher is going to be up to bat here with 1 out, 1 runner on a good hit up the middle, and they're going to try to lay down a bunt. She does foul it back. Taylor almost snatches it with a glove there. So that's going to be a strike for your pitcher. Second pitch on the way, and I believe this is the pitcher for Wayne County, if I'm not mistaken. And yes, I believe that's her dad in the dugout. So I think this is Molly's daughter. Second pitch is going to be a swing on strike. They've got her in a rundown. Now what are they going to do with it? Oh, Greenlee's going to run her down from all the way from home and probably tagged her there at second. And the young lady is stuck in a pickle and gets thrown out at second. Tagged by Shaddix. Good job there by Taylor to run her down. Good job by Shaddix to be there, and the girls were backing up the play, so that's what you like to see. She got a little aggressive on the bags there, and that being your only run on the bags, you might want to be a little safer with what you do with them. So third pitch is a strike. That's going to be 3 away for Wood. She gives up her first hit, so she's got a one hitter going. She has not had a walk, and she gave up her one hit there. So we'll take just a minute of a break and then come right back to you. All right, here we are. And wow, before we can even get a word out, it's a nice line drive by there by Olivia Woods there on a first pitch thrown from Wayne County, and she did not hesitate a bit. She gets the sign. Summertown might want to start pushing to score here, and Wayne County needs to be thinking the same here. Be aggressive. We are in the fourth inning now, top of the fourth. Ball is going to be hit and hit well. Adriana puts a good stick on the ball, comes around with a single and moves Woods to second. Good bat there from her. And, just, again, a first pitch thrown and just really turned on it. So, as Will mentioned before, girls are starting to pick up on her pitching. This will be the first time they've seen her this year. And they're starting to pick up a little bit. So, we could get interesting here. Pitch on the way. Taylor's going to bunt it. And it's going to move Woods to third. Adriana's going to go to second. They do get Taylor at first. But she does her job. She does move the girls around, and now we're in scoring position with one out. Excellent bunt. Good call by Burleson. Even with a better hitter, you can always be called out to bunt the ball. What's important for the team is what's good for the team. So this is should be Burleson stepping in. She's going to take a shortcut at it and foul it back. That's Burleson, isn't it, Will? Okay. So that's JC. Yeah, she's a righty, and Josie's a lefty. Again, big threat here because JC has the ability to not just go inside the park home run. She has the ability to go deep over the fence at her age. And she gets under it. Great play from the shortstop for Wayne County. She's going to move across in the mud and catch the little low flight pop fly there. And Burleson's going to be called out. So that's going to be 2 away. Wayne County could dodge a major bullet here. With Kerrigan, is that Kerrigan? Yes, Kerrigan Bradburn stepping in with the, look what a base hit does here. It's going to be called a ball high. With two outs, no score, top of the fourth again. We got a 1-0 count. Second pitch is on the way and gets her. And Kerrigan struggled early with the slow pitch, and they might have made a note of that, or at least a mental one, because that looked like a changeup to me. So we got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball is going to be called outside and high. 21 to count, 2 balls, 1 strike on Bradburn. Again, like I mentioned before, she's in a good spot here. She does have the ability to line drive the ball and line drive it well. Pitch on the way. She kicks her leg up and takes a cut at it and hits it foul. So you got 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Pitch on the way. And she hits it to second, right to the young lady, and she makes a great catch, and that ends the inning. So we threatened there, but Wayne County did a very good job of keeping their composure and making plays when plays were given to them. So we'll go to the bottom of the fourth with no score. We'll be right back. All right, so we're in the bottom of the fourth here. No damage on the scoreboard yet, and it's going to be a high pop fly to left field there. Burleson gets under it, routine fly ball. Way to get a hold to the ball there. Lady in the box to hold back off of it. Sorry if we just had a little connection issue there. So if you lost us for a second, we're back. But must have been a bird flying by. Ball's going to be hit. It's going to go to center field here. Keegan's under it. Routine. Didn't have to move much. Wayne County's starting to get a stick on the ball. They're just hitting it right to us. So if they could start to find some gaps here, they could probably do some damage. Good job by Keegan. Good job from the hitter there to put a stick on the ball. You'd much rather see a stick on the ball than a walk or a strikeout. I mean, you want to see the action and let the girls, experience at this level. So Woods to deliver. First pitch, strike one, and it was a good one. So we got two away there, bottom of the fourth. No score here in Wayne County. Here comes Woods. Second pitch is a strike and a good one. That would be her rise, I would believe so. If I'm not mistaken, this is the coach's daughter in. This will be Cabry. Third pitch on the way is going to be a high pop fly to center field. Keegan's under it, and it's a strike. It's an out. That's going to be three away, so Wayne County got the stick on the ball, but just kind of went straight to the girls in the outfield. Good job from Summertown not to make any bloopers there. We'll let them switch outsides, and we'll come right back to you. Oh. All right, we're back there. You hate to see that. First pitch right in the back, and I think that was Garland, Izzy Garland, our third baseman, who took a shot right in the back. She doesn't flinch a bit, takes her base. So sometimes you take them how you can get them. We needed base runners, and there's a base runner. So, and here comes Josie Burleson. Again, has an extra big bat, has the ability to go anywhere she wants with it. She's going to show bunt, and they are going to miss the tag at second here. That could be, I don't know that I wouldn't argue that either, but because the umpire was on the back side of the plate, it's going to be going to the runner, though, because he can't see it, so he's going to have to give it to the runner there. So Burleson showed bunt, and Izzy did get a jump on it. She made it to second. The young lady at catcher made a good throw down. Shortstop came over, snatched it right in time, and went to lay down the tag, but the umpire probably could not see from the backside that if she got tagged or not, so she's called safe at second. Great play, both teams. Really good play from Wayne County there. So Josie to step back in. She shows bunt again. She does try, and it's a foul. So that's going to be a 1-1 count. She did pull back on the first bunt. So the show bunt on the first pitch moves Garland to second. And we are in need of a run here. Both teams are in need of it. We're in the top of the fifth, no run scored, and it looked similar to a high school game. Very competitive, very clean and organized, which is what you like to see from both teams at this age. So 2-1 your count. Burleson's in the bat. That would be Josie. She is the twin of JC. She's going to show bunt, pull back, and they're going to call the strike on Burleson, and they're going to get Izzy at third on the steal. Great throw from the catcher there. I mean, put it on a dime right in the third baseman's glove for the tag. At third, I believe that is Cabry at third for Wayne County. So Garland's called out. That's going to be a 1 out away, and you got a 2-2 count coming to Burleson now. So the bunt is out of play here. She's going to hit, and it's going to be a ball in the dirt. I'm all for bunting and moving runners, but Burleson's got a pretty good bat. I don't know if I wouldn't take my chances, but then again, I didn't scout the team either. So she's going to be walked there, and that is one of the few, I think only the second walks given up by the young lady in the circle for Wayne County. I believe she walked the first batter of the game, which was Shaddix, and I don't think she's had a walk since then. So she's had an outstanding game so far. Stepping in is Kaylee Shaddix. She's going to pop up. Second baseman's going to drop the ball. Burleson's going to try to run it and not get there. Tough play for Burleson. I mean, the ball's dropped. Burleson does a good job. She's supposed to stay on the bag there. Kind of an infield fly kind of feel there. They do get Burleson at second after the drop pop fly, but it'll be an error charge to the second baseman. Now we've got Shaddix on first, who's the shortstop and also the number 2 pitcher. Keegan, who had a single in the last inning, comes up. She's going to get under it, dropping her back shoulder, and they're going to drop it. It's going to be a short pop fly, and it's going to be dropped. Then thrown to third and bobbled there. Keegan's going to advance to second, and Shaddix is going to advance to third. Now we're knocking on the door here with 2 outs. 2 errors here by Wayne County that are not common or have not been common thus far. The right fielder went in to field the short pop fly over second baseman's head, which was probably right to call her off. That should go to the right fielder, but they still ended up really close together, and she kind of came off the end of her glove there, dropping the ball. So 2 outs, runners on second and third. Pitch is on the way to Woods here. It's who you like to have up in the box with 2 runners on. It's going to be a ball. 2 outs, again, top of the fifth, no score. Second pitch on the way. Woods takes a cut at it. Foul ball. Can't pick up on the speed from the young lady from Wayne County. She does have a little speed with it, and I can't tell if she has movement from here, but it must be something. Most of the time, girls at this age struggle with slower pitchers. They get so used to fast pitchers that they can't hit slow ones anymore. Shortstop is going to run and dive for the foul ball. Excellent effort by the shortstop from Wayne County to make a play on the ball. called everybody off as she should and made a dive for it and just couldn't bring it in, but not from a lack of effort, I can tell you that. So Woods is got a second strike called on her. Again, just excellent, excellent effort by the shortstop for Wayne County there. So 1-2's your count, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Woods. And it's a changeup. She's going to flub it to second base, and they're going to quickly toss it over and get the out. So Wayne County holds on again after 2 errors there. The pitcher gets them out of a rut by holding the sticks down. So no score. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 0-0 here. We'll be right back. Well, I believe this is what you call a barn burner here, except for maybe a field burner. 0-0, bottom of the 5th. And I was corrected by my wife there. I apologize. Cabry is at short. That is Phillip, the coach's daughter, which makes sense. The effort there on that last foul ball to snag it is definitely her style. So good effort by her. I apologize that she normally does. She did play third for a long time, so she's moved over to shortstop. I apologize for that. But we got it right now. So not to take anything from the third baseman, but she did make a good play there at short. She's an excellent ball player, always has been. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Olivia has thrown here to the batter. Batter ahead here. They're going to get her on that rise again. Olivia's rise is just unbelievable, and most young ladies cannot stay off of it. So 2-2 count, and that looks to be her go-to pitch. Wow, that was a little rise, but right at the belt, no call. So it could have been inside or outside, I'm not sure, but it surely looked like the height was right. So full count here. She has no walks to this point. I hope I don't curse her. Foul ball back. Way to hang there by the batter. Good pitch from Woods. Olivia again has only give up 1 hit. She has no walks, and there's been no runs scored in the bottom of the 5th. Here comes the full count pitch again. It's going to be inside. It's going to be a ball 4 walk. Little low, little inside from Woods. That'll be her first walk given up today. So we got a little bit of an opportunity here from Wayne County. So it's been back and forth. We've both got runners on, but just can't manage to do anything with them. This will be the second runner on for Wayne County. We've had several attempts or opportunities, but we could not close the door. Here comes Woods. She's going to show bunt, not stay out there. I think she pulled back. Yes, she did. So that's going to be a ball 1 call, low and inside, pulled back off the bunt. Wayne County is going to want to look to move this runner to second, and they might use the bunt again to do so. She does square. It's going to be high and no throw down to first. I'm guessing Kerrigan is going up for the bunt or going to play the bunt. So Bella is there to play first, but I don't know if Kerrigan's trying to get back or not. I'm not sure about that. So second pitch on the way to 2 ball count. And he's going to get the strike called. So Kerrigan does move out of the way there and lets Bella play first. Bella being at second, Kerrigan at first. So got a 2-1 count. Good pitch there from Woods. Let's see if the bunt's still in play here. It should be. She squares. And she fouls it off. Good pitch from Woods. It's going to be fouled back. Now we've got a 2-2 pitch. So our 2-2 count. Pitch is going to be on the way, and I'd say the bunt is out of play here. No outs. Runner on first for Wayne County. They're itching to get her to second. Pitch on the way. It's going to be hit right to Kerrigan at first. She gets out at first, then she throws to second, and great play by Shaddix to know to put the tag on her. Good job there. They get the runner at second. I think the young lady at first thought that the ball was going to go foul, but with that grass there, I think it rolled back fair. Kerrigan did a good job stepping on her back and getting it second. But even more heads-up play there from Shaddix to know you got to put the tag on her. So that's going to be a double play, 2 away now. So every opportunity from both teams is just being squashed. Pitch on the way. The rise gets a little high there. It's going to be a ball 1. Olivia, again, she lifts really hard with her shoulders and gets really up high on her toes, which is an excellent quality from a pitcher. Pitch on the way. Strike. Swinging. Good cut. Good pitch. Goes to the pitcher there. We got a 1-1. Coach is giving her a little encouragement from third base side there. Pitch on the way. Strike 2. Good pitch from Wood. She's finding her groove again. She really hasn't had time to cool off because these innings have flown by with not a whole lot of action. It's just moved right through it. Woods to deliver. Ahead. And that's going to be 3. Gets her swinging. Good cut, but just a good little rise there, and that's going to be all. So here we are again. I feel like this is deja vu. Scoreless through five. We'll start the 6th inning here in just a second. All right, here we go. Pitch on the way. It's going to be a ball. Ball 1. This is Adriana into bat, which she's had a couple singles or at least a single and a walk possibly. I know she's been on base a couple times here. She had a very good first or second inning hit. Second pitch is on the way. It's going to be a ball high. So 2-0's your count. 0-0's your score, and we are in the 6th inning. And at the top of the 6th. So we got to start making some moves here, either team, to get the zeros off the board. Pitch on the way. Looking good hit from here, but again, we are in right field. That was a good pitch. Called a ball. Must have been inside. So 3-0 count here. Let's see if she holds off of it. Because you need base runners any way you can get them at this point. Pitch on the way, and it is a strike. It's amazing how a pitcher can always find a strike on a 3-0 count. But they might throw nothing but 3 balls before they get there. So 31's your count, 3 balls, 1 strike, 6 innings, 0-0. Adriana's in the box. Strike 2 called. Now she's hoping for a walk. Now it's full count. She's going to have to get her bat off her shoulder and put it in play here. So the young lady in the circle from Wayne County has thrown an excellent game. Pretty much on par with Wood. She's gave up a few more hits, but not many. She's only gave up 1 walk. She has done a great job in the circle. And I think Summertown's a little surprised by it. She's come with 2 or 3 different speed pitches, or at least it looks so from here. and that is just tore Summertown's bats up. So that is a pop fly out to shortstop there for 1 out, and here comes Greenlee Taylor. Pitch on the way, in the dirt, ball 1. The young lady in the circle I know does play basketball as well. Of course, we called a lot of the middle school basketball games, and my daughter plays on the basketball team too, so I get to know the faces a little bit. Pitch is going to be swung on and hit, foul ball. All the way out to left field, it's going to roll. That side of the field seems to be a little bit drier. It is sloped a little more, so the water should drain off, so the ball should roll more. Again, with Summertown and Wayne County High School coming after this softball game, it might be to their benefit that the middle school has churned up the infield for them a little bit. It should help dry it out. I'm sure they'll drag it after this one and get it back in shape. But upon arrival today, it was sopping wet. So 2-1's your count here, 1 away to Taylor. Taylor's going to cut on it, and it's going to go foul the opposite way. So that's going to be a 2-2 count now with 1 out. Taylor, again, is your catcher. She did lay down a bunt the last inning to move runners, which was an excellent bunt. Good job there. 2-2 pitch on the way. And it's going to be outside running away. Try to get her to chase. Nothing there. Full count. Both teams very serious about the game today. Any team that plays against Summertown normally is. Taylor's going to take a cut on a good strike ball pitch and then foul it off there. Hanging on good. Pitcher staying in there battling too. Her pitch count's got to be getting up there as well. So full count, you pitch on the way here. And Taylor's going to take it. It might have been a little high, but it might have been a little bit more outside. Not sure. Everybody seemed pretty confident that it was a ball. Nobody's yelling. So Taylor at first is going to be pitch run for. She is the catcher, so they'll get her over to the dugout to put some gear on. And I don't want to say who this is at first because I would probably mess it up, but I'll have to see if I recognize her here as the pitch runner. Stepping in is Jace. I think that's J.C. Burleson. Yep. Emily, that's what I was going to say. Emily Abbott, who's on pitch running for Greenlee Taylor. She's a pitcher as well. She's a younger pitcher, but definitely plan to probably see her in the circle. She's got a good stroke on it. A changeup swung on by Burleson, and every girl in the dugout just saw their life flash before their eyes because it was a gunner right at them. Luckily, the net was there to catch them. I guess they won't pick their head out too much more. So Burleson up. That was a changeup. Here comes the pitch. Burleson's going to get a hold of it, and it's deep. It's deep. Off the fence. Foul ball. Wow. What a shot. As I mentioned the last 2 previous times up, she has the ability to go yard and go yard long. She's had that ability for about 2 years. She is a 7th grader, yes. And she'll step back in. Now the defense is worried. Here comes the pitch. She takes a cut, fouls it off. She got a hold to that one, and it went quick. And it couldn't have been fouled by too much, but it hit dead on the fence, no bounce. So right against the top of the fence there, foul ball. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be high and away, out. So it's going to be a 2-ball. I guess that's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Still only 1 out. You got Emily Abbott on first, pitch running. They'd like to see her at second. She does have wheels. She does a good job of pitch running nearly every game for Taylor. Burleson's going to pop it up in play for the shortstop. She makes a play. She's going to throw it from the fence to first and get the double play. Cabry there just made an excellent play. She gets the foul ball way deep left field and then guns the girl with no hesitation. Emily Abbott will stand on second and gets her all the way back at first for the double play. Great play there from Cabry. Excellent job. So that's going to hold Summertown. We were trying to press again, and they've just Wayne County has shut us down, so it's been an even matchup so far, 0-0. We're going to the bottom of the sixth inning right after this. All right, we're back with you. Bottom of the sixth here. We had some excitement, but nothing done to the scoreboard there. Here comes Woods still in the circle, and that's going to be a strike one called. I believe this is your left or right fielder here at bat. This is Carly. And you'll forgive me, I only know most of the girls by their first names, at least the ones from Wayne County. Strike two is going to be called on her. Carly did play travel with Ellie Lou, so that's where I know her from. Most of the girls here, that's where I know from is travel. Woods, pitch on the way. It's going to be a strike three called. Good job by Woods to start out the inning with an out. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, 1 out. So here we go. 1 out, and we're getting down to crunch time here. 0-0 is your score. Bottom of the sixth, 1 out. Here comes Woods. She gets her to foul it off. Still reeling over the play there from shortstop. Excellent play from that young lady. Which she's been a ball player since knee high to nothing. So here comes Woods with 1 out and 1 strike on the batter. 2 on the batter. 0-2 count. You got the pitcher on deck for Wayne County. And the 0-2 pitch is going to be on the way. And it's a ball in the dirt. You can hear Olivia's dad from here letting her know to stand tall and snap it off. He's produced 2 great pitchers. And Olivia, of course, here with us, and then Claire, who played in her first Middle Tennessee State University, or didn't play. I think she pitched in her first game not too long ago. So congratulations to her. I know that's a big moment for her and for Wes and the whole family there. So here comes Olivia. Ball hit, short pop fly. Here comes Bella Pig. Makes the play. Pretty routine. Could have been dangerous there. Just the right distance to be hairy. So good play from Bella Pig there at second to get behind Bradburn at first to make the play on the fly ball. That's going to be 2 away, and stepping in is your pitcher for Wayne County to the batter's box. And we're going to get a timeout from the coach from Wayne County. I would say his advice here is hit it over the fence. That would be great, is what he says. Trying to get her to just put a bat on the ball and get him on the base, I would say. And, I mean, you're not going to hit big bombs against Olivia, or at least most girls do not. It's not very common. So you got to think, let's base hit them to death if we can, which I think that's been their effort, but they've been under most of their balls for pop flies. Here comes Woods to deliver. And it's a strike one call, a little bit above the knees, and swung on with an uppercut swing. She was trying to lift it. So she's ahead now, 0-1. Pop fly to third base. Easy Garland's going to settle under it, get the out with no problem, and that's going to be 3 away. And now, I mentioned crunch time in the 4th inning. Now we're really there. So we'll be starting the top of the 7th right after this. All right, we're back. Here comes, is that, let me see.
Yeah, Kerrigan.
That's what I thought. Kerrigan, her front leg lifts up. I normally know that's her. Again, she also has the ability to swing the bat well and strike it well. But again, Wayne County's young lady pitching has just done a good job of shutting that down. And then here's a nice hit to third and a greater scoop by the third baseman. It's going to get through the first baseman, and Kerrigan's going to slide in second pretty hard there. Could have hurt her knee. Good job by Kerrigan. Good way to run the base. Good hit. Great backhand play from the third baseman, but just couldn't get the out at first. The young lady stretched out, but just couldn't get a hold of it. Just an excellent job there by the third baseman. Great effort. That was a straight backhand on a shot from Kerrigan, so that was nice. Stepping in, this should be Izzy Garland. Pitch on the way, it's going to be a strike. So you're going to be one ball, or no balls, one strike, no outs. And Kerrigan is in scoring position. A hard line drive to right field here scores Kerrigan possibly. Izzy squares the bunt. She lays it down. They call foul ball. Good thought. We're trying to get Kerrigan there to third, and it's just coming slow. Good square up by Izzy there. She's got 2 strikes on her now, so she's going to have to put the ball in play. Kerrigan's got to be on her wheels here. Kerrigan, a very good base runner. And Izzy's going to pop it up right at Kerrigan at second. And the catch is going to be made by the shortstop. That would be Cabry. So that's going to be out number 1 on Izzy Garland there for Wayne County. Stepping in is Josie Burleson. She as well can go yard. Hasn't probably hit as many as her sister, but she can definitely do it. Again, both those girls won the World Series when they were younger twice. And the first year with me, they walked off Grand Slam to take it home. So very emotional, very good moment for some 5-year-olds and 6-year-olds. And an old guy that was coaching too. So Burleson in, got a strike called on her. Got 1 out here. Pitch on the way. It's a cut. It's a strike. That's going to be 0-2. Burleson dropping her back shoulder a little bit, needs to level out. Trying to lift the ball in the air is not a good idea on softball. Stepping back in. 0-2 is the count. Bradburn still at second, threatening. Burleson's going to get a snatch on it. It's going to be down. She's going to run. She's going to get through first. And Bradburn's going to advance to third. Now we're knocking on the door again with Shattuck's the top of the lineup coming up. I mean, we have had opportunities all day. We've been at the right spot in the lineup at the right time, but Wayne County has just done an excellent job of shutting any hope we've had down of getting to home plate. So 0-0 is your score, top of the 7th. Shattuck steps in, who is the leadoff batter. Burleson's on first, and Bradburn's on third. She jumps. They throw to second on a little faker, trying to get Kerrigan off the bag. Not going to happen. Burleson standing right beside her. Coach Burleson is. So I would say if she jumps off too far, he might just snatch her back. Shattuck steps in. She's got a ball on her. Pitch on the way, and they're going to fake it down to second again. And nothing doing. So Burleson gets to second. Bradburn's on third. Shattuck's is in the box. Got 2 balls on her. I would make her throw me a strike at least before I went to pecking at it. Now, if it's a pretty one, I'd take a rip. But any hit here scores a run. Ball high. You hate to see a 3-0 count for the young lady in the circle who has thrown an excellent game so far. She's given up just a little bit more than Woods, but not much at all. So they put her on. Okay. They have put Shattuck's on with a 3-0 count. And now Keegan is in to hit with 1 out. He brings the infield in. Any hit scores a run here. We're in the top of the 7th. Yeah, they're trying to get the double here at home. And Keegan hits it. She hits it to first. Oh, no. The young lady gets the out at first, Keegan, but she allows Bradburn to score. The idea there was to pick it up and go straight home with the ball, and she just kind of got confused. It happens. It happens with youth, but you hate to see that because she as well has played a good game. So you bring your infield in there so that you can make the play at home to, to keep the run from happening on a short grounder. Pitch on the way, and that's going to be a hit, and it's going to get through from Woods. That's going to score 2, and Woods is going to take second. They sling it way over home. She might take third. So the bases have cleared for Summertown. It's took all game to get here, but now we're here. 3-0 your score for Summertown. And here comes the timeout from Wayne County. Good job from Woods there. Good job from Keegan in front of her to put the ball in play with runners on. That's what you want to do. So it looks like we might, we're just going to have a mound. Oh, we're going to switch pitchers here. So the young lady who has thrown an outstanding game from the circle is going to be pulled, and it looks like Cabry might be coming in, I believe, to pitch. That is correct. So we're going to let her warm up, and we'll come right back at you. But the score has finally changed, 3-0. Summertown leads, top of the 7th. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. So the score has changed, 3-0 Summertown. New pitcher in the game, and she's got some speed on her. This is the shortstop, Cabry. This will be the coach's daughter here. So she does got some movement on it. Adriana stepping in to hit. Good change of speed right here from pitcher. So the young lady, again, can't say enough how well she pitched the entire game. The reason they are where they are was because of her. She kept us scoreless through 7 innings, or 6, and we scored in the top of the 7th finally. So we have a runner on at second, which was Olivia Woods, but they've changed and pitch ran her. And Adriana's in the bat. We've got 2 outs, 2 strikes, 2 balls is your count. Wayne County needs an out desperately here to have a chance at it. Pitch is going to be outside and a little wild. That's going to be a ball called. So we got a full count to Adriana. Runner at second. On a good line drive, she could score. Adriana hits it, grounder to second base. Second baseman comes up and gets the out at first. So that ends the inning, but damage was finally done. Summertown leads 3-0. We're going to the bottom of the 7th to try to hold the lead and hold the game. We'll be right back. All right, we're back here, bottom of the seventh. This is it, folks. So Woods in the circle to finish the game. It's going to be a ball called. This is where you want to be if you're Summertown. I mean, you'd like to be 17 runs up and not have to worry about it, but unfortunately that's not the case because Wayne County came to play today, and they've done a good job at it. So, again, just a reminder, AJ and Will have the call for the high school softball game after this against Wayne County. Ball's going to be hit down first base line. Kerrigan's going to bobble it. It's going to go into foul territory, but it's going to be a fair ball, and they're going to get on. That's Wood's second hit given up today. So they're trying to get a little rally going here. Runner on first. And here comes the pitch. No outs. Strike one's called. Greenlee looking at first. Nobody there. And here comes the batter. Good snatch by Greenlee. It's going to be high and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike is your count. And here we go. Summertown leads 3-0, bottom of the 7th. Wayne County's got to make a move or it's over. Ball's going to be hit high, and it's going to be out of play. Taylor does a good job of popping up. Olivia does a good job of chasing, but it goes out of play. So that's going to go in the favor of Woods, and that's going to be 2 strikes and 1 ball now. With no outs, 3-0, bottom of the 7th. Summertown leads. Woods thrown an outstanding game. Again, she's given up 2 hits the entire game. It's going to be a wild pitch high. Greenlee can't. She does a good job trying to reach for it, but it's just higher than she can get a hold of. Woods has lived off that rise ball today, and that one just got away from her. Runner does advance to second. So possible scoring position here for Wayne County. Batter standing in, 2-2 is the count. Here comes Woods. And the rise is high again. So you hear her dad there giving her a little encouragement, which normally works. And it's going to be a full count. Here she comes. And high. She's going to walk a batter. So 2 batters walked. Or 1 batter walked, 1 batter got in on an error, and there's going to be a timeout called by Wayne County, I'm guessing. And here comes Burleson, Coach Burleson. He's going to pull them back together or just talk to Woods. So you got a runner on first and a runner on second for Wayne County. They're down 3-0. The tying run will be at the batter's box. In the batter's box right here. And I can't tell who it is. Not that I would know anyway, but we'll see here. Woods should be fine. She'll settle down, I believe, and it should be okay, but she does give up a walk there, and that's the first one thus far. So she's going to strike her out, fight back there, and get her on the strikeout. And that's 1 away. Runners on first and second. Tying run at the plate. So we're going to try to get the easy one here in the infield. We can go first, second, or third. Pitch is going to be thrown. It's going to be a little outside. It's going to be a ball. Wayne County would like to get those 2 runners to advance here without the hit being in play yet, so that they could be knocking when a ball is hit. Right where they want to be as well. Well, they don't want to be down, but at least if you're going to be down, at least you can. Ball's popped up. Greenlee catches it at catcher. What a play there. comes out of the box quick and makes the play. That's going to be 2 away. Good effort by Greenlee Taylor there to pop right up and get the ball. All right, this is it. We got 2 outs. Summertown is leading. Tying run steps in again. If you're Wayne County, you've got to consider moving these runners and moving them early. Show bunt, show something. Ball pitched outside. You can't really depend on a batter as much here. You got to get them in scoring position here. And in softball, second isn't always that clear cut. Within baseball, most of the time, a runner at second, if a ball's hit and it's a hittable ball, into play in the outfield, it's a scored run. That's not the case in softball because the bases are so short. So here we go. Got 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Summertown still leading 3-0. Runners for Wayne County on first and second with 2 outs. Pitches on the way. It's a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And here we go. Couple pitches away from the end of the game, possibly. Woods delivers. Called strike. Low on the knees, a little inside, and strike is called. Here we go. She's got 2 strikes on her, 1 ball, 2 outs. This is it. Let's see what happens. Let's see if she goes with the rise. Strike 3 called. Ball game. Very good job by Olivia Woods. Can't say it enough. She gave up 2 hits the entire game, 1 walk, I believe, and did an outstanding job. Same for Wayne County's young lady. She did a great job the entire way, only gave up 3 runs, and that came in the top of the 7th. So good game, good effort. That's what you like to be a part of there. Girls growing in the game and loving it. So your score here from Wayne County, 3-0. Summertown wins. It took all 7 innings to do it. Wayne County did a good job, and Summertown as well. They'll say congratulations. And, again, we'll kill the feed here. Will be back on with AJ to call the Summertown Wayne County High School softball game here in a few, so make sure you stay around for that. That will be on the Exports Network page, so I'm sure. And WEXE Radio, which I'm sure you're all familiar with that. So we'll pass it off off to them. You've been listening to Summertown Middle School softball here, where they take it 3-0.